Hi there. Alright, I've been wanting to do this for a while. Not really a travel vlogger, I'll say that from the start, but I've decided to go to Poland on the train. Bit sad to see me go, actually. And I thought I might as well document it. So, this is where the journey begins, in a place called Sunderland, England. I'm going to condense everything. So there's a few things I want to do.
The next train at platform 1 is for South Hilton.
Just thought I'd video because it might be interesting, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to take us about 24 hours. That's what the metro looks like. What I'm going to do is stop over in Prague. But yeah, come with us on this little adventure. It's about 2 weeks long to me. For us, it's going to be about 10 minutes.
This is University.
Next stop is here, Newcastle Central Station. Here, I'm going to get from here to London.
Platform 3 for
This is
19
in about 3 hours, 20 minutes, something like that. I'm going to go first class, so I'll show you some of that now. So I'm currently on an LNER train. This is just the toilet. I want to show you what the first class service looks like. So, things like meals, drinks, I think it's unlimited drinks. Which should be good, so we'll have a little look at that.
I haven't seen you for a long time, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
you don't recognize me. He's just, I used to have proper hair.
Ah.
You know, kind of rough. And I have a...
That was Durham. You get some actually really stunning views on this train actually because it's all the way down the east coast. I personally prefer the Sunderland one because you're on the beaches all the way down, but this one's pretty good actually.
We're almost finished.
You're going to get back to London.
So the gentleman came round, had a couple of offerings of water, which is always welcome, and I'm going to go for the chicken crock, which is like a cheesy chicken sandwich, and I'll show you that. I'm amassing quite the stockpile, it seems. So I've arrived in London, King's Cross. It's about 10:10 on the night. That was a long journey, but I'm going to spend one night here. I'll have a little mooch around tomorrow, and then on the proper leg of the journey. That's where some fun will actually happen. Because this was nice, but there wasn't much to show. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned the food. I got the chicken and cheese sandwich. It's ages ago. It was really nice. So if you ever get first class on the LNER train, the chicken and cheese sandwich is nice. I'm still hungry like a bit, so not too filling. Loads of drinks. First class is the way to go. Once you've done it once, it's hard to go back. Arrived at South Kensington. So there was two options of a stop on this sleeper train from Brussels that I'm going to get on. So I thought, alright, that would be great, I'll get to Berlin or something. And then I was like, oh, Prague would be nice. So if I'm not going to get Amsterdam, which I could have really actually, but I'm not. No, I'll get there another time. But I thought, my viewers like that, so why would I deviate? So yes, anyway, basically I'm going to Prague. Yes, hope you enjoy that. Right, what do you think of South Kensington as well? This is like Gloucester Road. Lovely place. Right, that's what we're doing. Day 2, I've decided to come and surprise my friend if I can get through the platforms. He's supposed to be arriving in London today, so I'm going to give him a little surprise, just something nice. But I have to get behind the barriers somehow. So that was pretty easy, maybe quite scary actually, but made it beyond the barriers without tickets and stuff at London's, is it the biggest station or one of England's? Anyway, we're in. And what is a trip to London without a stroll through my stomping ground? So this is Chinatown. As you can see, busy as ever. It's still busy. Little detour. If you want to see some beautiful red phone boxes, this area in particular has got quite a few. So this is Russell Square again. But one thing I would recommend doing, this is like Theatreland. If you let me point you there. You've got Oliver, that's a big one. Hamilton, Les Miserables. Loads of the theatre productions.
The problem is they don't go that far.
Okay, so they're in Kensington.
Great. The last little bit of London that I do. It's quite a good one. Lovely tourist hotspot. This is Piccadilly Circus. Great meeting place. Somewhere to start your adventure when you come to London. And of course the legendary lights, which is the big draw. It looks mint. It's a bit of a cliche place maybe, but it is cool. I've just used my what's called a FIP pass to get a really good discount on Eurostar. So have a little guess how much it is for a return journey to Brussels and back, London to Brussels. I'll give you a little bit of time. Have you guessed? It's 35 quid there and 35 quid back. Have you checked the prices these days of the Eurostar? So less than 80 quid return to the continent. So yes, I'm very happy with them tickets. The Prague to Poland and Poland to Prague bits, or Poland to Berlin. That's the only bits I'm truly worried about. And I'm not even that worried anymore, because if I can use my FIP pass, which I think I can, then it's going to be great. So tomorrow we're on our way to Brussels, and then the sleep train. Little sidetrack, I've decided to walk back from St. Pancras, but this place specifically is quite important to me. So this is Russell Square. It's called Russell Square Park. Basically it's a park in Russell Square, you will see it, and so my dad's ashes, I sprinkled some here because I don't know if I should be telling you this, but basically when he got confused later in life, he because I worked in Russell Square a few years ago, and he confused that with Russell Brand, so he thought I was Russell Brand for a bit, which is quite funny, quite a compliment actually, maybe. But yes, so I thought Russell Square, why not? So this is a little insight into what I do. It was there specifically. So yeah, just thought it'd be nice. Russell Square holds a special place in my heart. I go by like the price of a pint. So I went out with a friend yesterday in King's Cross and it was like £8.90. Wow. So I'm about to get my first black cab. luckily the traffic's really bad, so it seems like I'm gonna not be there on time. I just hope, fingers crossed, that the traffic isn't like London traffic. Do you have a little estimation on your screen? Like of the ETA? So I've got like 11 true minutes.
I think you'll be alright. I don't think it's an hour. I think you'll be
I'm with you actually.
there in about 15 minutes.
Well, I think that's perfect. So this guy, he helped me a lot. These guys are very nice at St. Pancras actually. So what happened was, the taxi driver as well, right? So the story was, I was totally late. I'll continue in a second. Sorry.
Go back.
Yes, so taxi driver, I said he was so helpful, Peter, really nice guy. So if you're ever in London, get Peter. But I was like begging him. I was like, should I get out? Should I not? And he was like, tell you what, I'll get you a bit closer. I was like, there you go, mate. Price was about nigh on 50 quid. And he went, let's call it 30. I was getting, no, tack 10% on top. And he was like, no, you need that money for your trip. So bless his heart, man. Really nice. So I got that for 30 quid, which is unheard of. And then these guys, I didn't get his name. But I'm going to make sure on the way back I get a nice little video with him. I had a ticket for tomorrow. Total mistake. And I'm nearly late as well, as you might know. And he's just changed it on the fly and here you go. So I might have saved my arse. Really good. But anyway, that's what check-in looks like. Never actually been inside of St. Pancras, but a little bit like an airport, but nothing weird. They've even got the little passport checks. But I'm heading to platform 9, so I tell you why I was worried. They said you have to be an hour early. I wasn't. I'm really quite late. But everything's just chilled and moving slowly. Nothing's in a rush. So if you... So that one's going to be mine. Right, I'm going to get me ticket and that sorted. Just so I know where I'm going. So these things are quite big, it turns out. It makes sense. And by the looks of things, relatively packed. It's only 2 hours though. But it seems so far like quite a nice, and if the tubes weren't on strike, then this would be quite a relaxing way to get to the continent. Because even I've had the worst time ever there and it's still alright. But yeah, so coach 12, next one. So we made it. Nothing they can do now, I'm finally on here. Just trying to be a bit quiet so I don't annoy anyone, but yeah, I'll show you some of the views and stuff and I'll just show you some stuff. Oh, we made it. I didn't show you what I was like, you know, when I was after I found out the tube station was absolutely locked for the strikes. I was nearly crying next to Knightsbridge. Well, about 35 minutes to get to King's Cross. Can't believe it's done. Thanks to Peter and thanks to the Lardo. I'll show you soon again when I come back. But without them, I was broke.
Dear passengers, welcome on board this Eurostar 9132 to Brussels. We'll also be calling at Lillehammer.
Just one thing though. That's how busy it is. And then look. Quite weird, isn't it? Unless this is like the unreserved bit. I'm the only one with no friends. And this is what the toilet looks like on the Eurostar. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it, but you know, what's it used for, you know what I mean? It's not the best. I'm gonna have a look for a shower actually.
Thank you.
I thought I was gonna show you the Eurostar, but I'm already in France. It's absolutely insane. It feels like about half an hour. So yeah, this is France. What time is it? It's been 45 minutes. I don't know, that's weird, that's mad to me. 45 minutes and we're in France. No, I get bad energy from France, Belgium, a little bit Germany as well, and I've already just witnessed it. I didn't like Belgium. I've even got a tighter grip on my camera in this place. Can you tell by my face I'm not enjoying this bit at all? Oh, I hate it. No, I didn't like it. I don't feel safe. I hate the place, I really do. This is really the last time I'm filming here actually. I'm not enjoying it one bit. Look, it's horrible. Look at the difference, man, compared to Brussels already. This is my type of place. This is the perfect romantic evening. Kind of a shame I didn't invite anyone.